so that's a pretty good bit of stuff to have a look at and say, well, is this something I can see myself doing with my students and making sense of, and which is why we're doing it in a way, aren't we?
Yeah, what feels to me is that we'll be able to show with the video, when I say about the ontological values.
Yes.
Okay, now, if you bear in mind, you've got Patholader's notion of the rhizomatic validity, and you've also take note of her notion of ironic validity.
Yes. Yes.
That however we represent the educational relationship, even in the here and now, the irony is that it's not it. It's how we represent it, but we can get closer to, I think, authentic and valid representations than we are.
And also, if we stay playful, which is what this implies, that have a look at this way, have a look at this way, and this feels really real. Yes, but it's just it's good enough for the moment.
And it is, but okay. When I think the serious thing comes, right, so out of the playfulness and the imagination, you've articulated something really spontaneously. So suddenly, that presencing of developmental possibility felt to me to be a highly original, distinguishing characteristic of an educational relationship.
Yeah.
So, in us out of the play, out of the excitement, it's suddenly something has been articulated, which is great.
And you see now, this is something which I didn't have in my head before. Now, as I read through these logs, and I'm underlining, I'm pointing to the importance of context, or I'm challenging, I can also be saying, or thinking, actually, this is pointing them towards a development. So that this isn't just an idle.
No.
There it is. There's some evidence.
And that's really vital. I think you'll be able to demonstrate that literally, as educator and coach, you're aware and can explain. So when you get into your third part, and maybe it's something into the second part, what am I doing?
Yes, absolutely.
And when you get into the third part, what I imagine is that I would have been able to show you just these moments on the videotape today where together there is an educational space between us where we're sharing ideas. And if we now think of me as your student, that you will be offering that sense of presencing with developmental possibilities.
Yeah.
But I think you'll be able to explain that sense of presence, okay? That with Tillich's notion, that state of being affirmed by the power of being itself. So that, and I think your students will feel, and we could check the validity of this, because I certainly have today. I felt your energy. It has been life-affirming. I felt the creative engagement and the quality of your reflections on what you're doing. And as you've talked to me about, with excitement, about the music, the singing, about the painting, I've actually felt you're finding appropriate ways to express yourself, literally about what really matters.
Yes, in other fields, yes.
In other fields.
But of course, there's just another avenue for what this is not work. This is another field for me, isn't it?
Yes.
As we were talking earlier, this isn't. I'm doing a PhD, or I'm working with MA students. It doesn't feel like that.
It's your way of being, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is the life you are living and what makes meaning.
Yeah,
it's great.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you very much.
That feels really good. No, thank you. I don't often come out of the conversation seeing this. That's been really great. Do you know, you've really got it. It's exciting because what you've also read to me here, you've got the context of the accounts, and it's clear, the structure of what you're. It is exciting.
I mean,